If you're spending a few days in Vienna, it's also a great idea, if the weather is fine, to go into one of the most beautiful parks of Vienna. There's, for example, the Stadtgarten close to the river of Vienna. There's the park of the Castle of Schönbrunn, or the recreational areas around the Prater. So if you have good weather and if you go in May, for example, like we do, you might want to enjoy the beautiful scenery to relax. Or you can also travel outside of Vienna. Today we're going somewhere else. Vienna main station is the starting point for our journey out of Vienna. It's easily to be reached, it's in the city center, so you might want to go there, buy some tickets and then go, for example, like we do, to the Burgenland, the land of the castle.
Bitte die Lautsprecher durchsagen und weitere Informationen am Bahnsteig.
We will get off in Neusiedl See. It's a little town in the Burgenland in the east of Austria. And the landscape we see outside of our train is called the pannonische Tiefebene. A special sort of plains which is not typical at all for Austria. We just arrived in Neusiedl am See and our friend Christoph will show us the area now. Hello, Christoph.
Yes, I'm glad to see you and I'm glad to show you the lovely area of the Neusiedl Lake.
And that's our bus. This is the lake, the Neusiedl Lake, and we are here in Neusiedl am See. And down here, this is the border to Hungary. And you will see the lake now. All around the lake there is this reed. It's very typical for the Neusiedl Lake. The Neusiedl Lake is one of the biggest lakes in Europe. We are now at its northernmost point, as I've shown you on the car, and it goes all the way down to Hungary. You can do lots of things here. You can rent a boat or go with your bike all around the lake. West is really close to Neusiedl and you can sit in a glass and watch across the sea. It's really great. As we drive along, we see lots of energy lines being spanned across the landscape. That is because most of the energy provided here is wind energy, and this energy has to be transported somehow, and that's why they built lots of those energy lines. That doesn't look that good in the landscape, I think. So Christoph, we're in Frauenkirchen now, that's where you live.
Yes, I do so.
Can you tell us something about Frauenkirchen?
Not very much, but it's a really town in the area of Neusiedl. This is one of the smallest towns in Austria with about 2,000 inhabitants.
And the area
and
around?
I'm one of those.
And the area around Frauenkirchen?
And the area around, there you can find a lot of vintages and wineries. It's a very famous area for winery.
Can you tell us something about the wine in the Burgenland?
Oh yeah, well, it's a very famous wine, and especially the red wines are very famous all over the world, I think so. And it's one of the best wineries, wine areas in Europe, I think.
What wine would you recommend?
I would recommend the red wines, especially the Blaufränkisch, especially Pinot Noir. Hallo!
Hallo, Hamburger!
Ja! Bin wieder da! Oh ja, aber ich hoffe, es gibt viele Leute, die den kaufen.
Aber ja.
Ja.
Immer wieder.
Immer wieder.
Voll man nämlich auch gut, das ist lautend. Nicht so schwer.
Ja. So, jetzt erstmal auf Kehringer konzentrieren.
Nein, da müssen wir den erst da trinken. Lass uns den Kehringer, bitte, kosten uns den erst. Weil der ist ganz klassisch und der hat ja ein bisschen Holz aufbaut.
Ja, der ist okay. Genau.
Sonst tut sich der schwer nach dem Kehringer.
Ja, so wird das Burgenland jetzt dokumentiert.
Aha.
This is one of the small shops where farmers sell their products, and this is where Christoph goes shopping. Grüß Gott. Look who's here.
Deswegen ist damit der Fahrer auch flüssig sprechen kann.
So now we are being served some liquor in this little shop, and we'll have, what is Marill in English?
Apricot.
Apricot liquor. Thank you.
Prost! Ist gut, gut. Ich muss jetzt auch konzentrieren. Oh, der riecht schon mal gut.
Wunderbar.
The farmer in the little farmer's shop has told us where he keeps his pigs. And we are gonna visit them now. I wanted to see those little pigs because they're not any pigs, they're a special pigs. The Magalitza Schweine are a special race that is only bred here in this region. One of the oldest pig breeds in the world. Ooh.
Schweine sind.
This is the church why this town has its name. It's called Frauenkirchen. It has the church in the name.
And at the left hand side you see a real Franciscaner abbey.